Live
It's
from
what
New
it
York.
is. What?
About Michael Malone?
No, I'm saying somebody on this set is overjoyed.
No, that's not
today.
fair, Brew.
They're over the moon. Look at his face.
I'm
Look at his
smiling
face.
because I literally said to you 4 minutes ago, don't say on the air I'm happy about this. I'm not
All I
happy. I'm
said
never
is
happy
somebody's overjoyed.
when someone gets
Could have
fired.
been either.
I'm not. It's certainly not me.
I do think that comeuppance sometimes happens, and I do think those of us that warned folks that said, I don't know, man, where Russ goes, guys usually lose their
Well,
jobs
that's
and
not
things
great.
change.
That-
Like, that's
All right, let's start with breaking news out of Denver. Michael Malone gone. GM Calvin Booth gone. Denver had lost 4 in a row, but they're also headed to the playoffs and have the league's best player. And Malone was less than 2 years out from winning the championship. Brew, you've known Michael Malone for ages.
Way back.
Your reaction to this news?
Well, obvious shock. I mean, I think even people that wanted him out, like, I'll leave that nameless, but everybody was shocked, right?
shocked.
So I made a few calls, and here's what I'm told. This has been brewing for a while. Like, the environment in Denver, I'm told, is toxic or has been. Because the GM, Calvin Booth, who also was fired, as you said, and Michael Malone don't get along. And I've been told weren't even talking to each other, okay? Michael Malone is an old school, hard-nosed coach. And that has rubbed a lot of the players the wrong way. And I'm even told if they hadn't won that championship in 2023, he might have been gone at that time. All right, but obviously they won it. So some players, you know, he's just rubbed them the wrong way because he's such a hard-nosed coach. Not quite as hard on Jokic and Murray, but still coaches them hard, but not quite as hard on them, which also has rubbed some guys the wrong way, that he's not as hard on them. Now, I am told
Christian
this.
Brown?
I'm told that Jokic liked Michael Malone. Like, he liked him. Now, of course, he saw sometimes he's a little too hard and bristled a little bit at it, but he liked Michael Malone. And so that is the situation that I'm told. I'm told the owner, Josh Kroenke, really didn't want to pick sides between Malone and Booth. It's all toxic, so you're all gone. And that's my reaction. Obviously, crazy time to do it. We'll get into what this means for the team and stuff. But that's some of the inside information I'm told.
So here's the thing about having a thin team where you don't play that many guys, and then us being like, well, you know, rub some guys the wrong way. So here's why I find, here's one of the differences between Gerard Mayo, and this was a mistake, whatever, I'm not picking on Patriots, but being like, we're soft, and a basketball coach doing that. Football teams got 53 guys. You're like, he's not talking about me, he's talking about whatever. The Nuggets play 8 dudes. I don't think he's trash-talking Nikola Jokic. Okay, so now we're down to 7. Jamal Murray, maybe. Michael Porter Jr. strikes me as a guy who might be on that list. Aaron Gordon, I would doubt it. Aaron Gordon is a guy who I think his disposition's pretty positive. Then we're down to Christian Brown, Russ, and then the kids, Julian Strawther, Peyton Watson, and then it's not DeAndre Jordan is 7 minutes. You know what I mean? Right. So it's without naming names. Everybody knows who covers the team, who watches the game. Okay, there's only a handful of guys you could be talking about. And when I didn't know when that was from, you're right, Wilds. I saw it like everyone saw it. It's oddly popped up like 12 hours before he got fired. It was 3 weeks ago, March 21st. And so good timing by the algorithm, I guess, populating that right before this news came out. But my other reaction to it is, and this is, you guys have heard me say this before, how thin the margins of championship or not, legend or fired, keeping your job or potentially, you know what I mean, having a statue.
What's up, y'all? So first of all, I want to thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all, and have to deliver the shocking news that the Nuggets coach Michael Malone has been fired. And I would say that the reason why he got fired is Nikola Jokic, because we've seen for a very long time that Nikola, he doesn't mesh with Michael Malone. And since Nikola is a very respected player in the organization, they had to get rid of Michael Malone. this is the very reason why Michael Malone was fired, because as you can see in this footage right here, Nikola Jokic is very frustrated. And you can tell that his teammates are getting affected by this, because if you're on the bench frustrated, of course people around you are going to be affected by it. And you can definitely see that Nikola Jokic is frustrated, he's angry. And like I said, if you watch this footage, you can clearly tell that Nikola Jokic, he does not like his coaching style. So I actually want to know what y'all think about this. So make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.